Yep.
Right.
All right. Well, g'day, and welcome back again to Zhaoqing. And today we're sat down here by the lake with Mr. Tony. We're sitting down having a chat with him because he is leaving us.
I am. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of like a farewell chat, mate. Yeah.
Well, farewell for now. We'll catch up again, no doubt.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So, let's start off. Why are you leaving Zhaoqing and where are you going?
Can I go back a little bit further and say, first of all, here's a clip of a video or the thumbnail of where we first met, when we first started, video.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah, you know it. So I'm just going to show you. I'm just going to show my viewers a clip. I suspect Scott will as well.
I'll chuck something in there too.
Here's a clip of where we've done our first interview together when we first met in Zhaoqing. I think it was about 12 months ago. You think more, possibly 18?
I think 18 months ago.
Okay.
So we met because I did a video.
Yes.
When I was in Sing Sing in Yunfu,
Yeah.
walking around, and I was talking about the YouTubers I follow.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it was the summertime I was there, which would put it 18 months ago.
Yeah.
But it might have been during my winter trip there a year ago. I can't remember exactly.
Ironically, we can't remember now, but as soon as we put the thumbnail up there of that video,
It'll tell us straight away.
So that's when we met, yeah, and we done our first video together.
Yeah, and you complained.
I absolutely...
Because I didn't mention your channel in my video.
But you did on the second one. You said, oh, and there's a Mr. Tony. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Who looks like he's just starting out. He's using his phone. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. In your video. And I thought, I've got to speak to this guy when I get there.
Yeah, well, it was funny. Because, like, I'd come across a lot of YouTubers, China YouTubers that I watch. And there's another YouTuber here in Zhaoqing, and I'd never bloody seen you before then.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, that was...
Well, historically, I arrived in Zhaoqing. I moved to a place called... and I forget... I moved to... Doesn't matter. I moved to a place in Zhaoqing, and in 2016... That's when I first took over that apartment. I stayed there until COVID, actually, and then I did leave for a while, just under a year. Stayed in Thailand, and then made my way back here. Yeah, and I live where I live now. And I'm moving now, and I will send you the clip of right outside my window. Just 8 months ago, it was a lake and it was trees, and now someone purchased the land and they're developing. And as of today, I took this video today, here's a clip of it for my viewers, right outside my window, and the noise is driving me mad. No matter how much I keep my windows closed, the sand, the dust comes in, and yeah, I just can't take it anymore. I've got to move because of that. And, I mean, anyone who lives in China will understand noise is noise, but when you've got contractors outside, it goes on forever.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing too, like being all apartment buildings. Like, I'm used to living in houses in Australia. I've never lived in an apartment like this before.
Yeah.
And if someone in your apartment building decides to do work and they've got, jackhammer sort of things and stuff going on, it goes through the whole building. And it's just so noisy.
Even someone preparing food, they can't cut, they have to chop.
Yeah.
Just cut the food. Chop. There is no... I don't think there's any noise pollution in China for Chinese people. It's only foreigners that really suffer from it, I think.
Yeah, they've grown up with it. They're used to it. It's just...
it's just noise. Yeah, it doesn't... But it does hurt me. It does hurt me, yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, besides that, my contract is also up. So theoretically, I have to move anyway, and my landlady has another apartment just down the corridor. It's facing inwards to this garden that I live in. But that particular apartment building never gets any sunshine. It gets daylight, but so I like a bit of, I like to be facing, sort of like...
I like to have the sun coming in the windows.
Yeah. Dries the washing much quicker on the balcony. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big thing, especially this time of year.
But I took a picture of some of my washing that had been out for 3 days drying. It was drying one day, and it's like I just come off the beach. it was covered in sand.
Yeah.
I think, oh my God, this is unreal.
Yeah.
You know, I've got to shake it on the balcony before I could take it in. You know what it's like wearing underwear after you come out the sea.
Yeah.
Or trunks.
Ew.
Oh, it's right down there. Yeah, finding every crevice. So I had to move. I had to find another apartment, but I've decided to leave Zhaoqing and move to an apartment in Guangzhou.
So why Guangzhou?
I know Guangzhou very well. I've lived in Guangzhou before Zhaoqing for almost 10 years.
Yeah.
I know it very well. There's some opportunities that have come forward as regards to working in media and the opportunity to make videos or help make videos in collaboration with other products, let's say.
Yeah, bigger population, more opportunities.
Yeah, there is. Now, I don't want to go down the road that many YouTubers do, or shouldn't say many, but that there are about 20 foreign YouTubers in China. They work together with agencies from Beijing. They go around China together. They collaborate. They make videos, whether it's cars, watches, or certain products and certain venues. They're paid to do it, and they've gone off. I think they've gone off the topic of what China's really like, because they're now promoting something and getting paid for it.
Yeah.
And I kind of like, it's not so real as it used to be, because they were all once real YouTubers.
Yeah, well, there's a number of them that I used to watch.
Yeah.
And I still do watch from time to time.
Yeah.
But when they're doing those kind of group things, if they go somewhere, I find them a bit the same. They're a bit too... what would be the word? I don't even know. But they're not what they use. Most of these people started, I'm a foreigner, I'm in China, this is my experience.
Yeah.
And they're not doing that anymore. And that's what I want to see. That's what interests me.
Yeah, likewise, yeah.
I mean, nothing wrong with what they're doing, but it's just not going to catch my attention.
Well, they're almost going into the realms of purely advertising.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think, that's not quite, And then obviously you get your people who do social media, and they come here on a holiday. Hey, I'm in Chongqing, I'm in Shanghai, and and those are genuine videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're genuinely enjoying their holiday, showing you people what it's like, how to use the metro, the cost of things. I think, that's good. That's how these other YouTubers started out, but they've gone, no, I'm too big for that now. And one thing to watch is when you watch the most popular YouTubers, you look at the comments. If anything, they just get a heart. Thanks for watching. Thanks. They don't reply.
Yeah.
I mean, you and I reply to comments. And we're over the moon that people's watching our videos and writing something and say, "Oh, thanks for watching. Yeah, but I agree. I disagree. Whatever." But popular YouTubers, no more. They've given up. I'm too big for that. I'm too busy for that.
Yeah, I sort of, I see what you're saying, but I kind of disagree as well, because when you're starting to get 3,000-4,000 comments on a video, how do you respond to them all? I did a video the other day.
You respond to yours by making a video about them.
Yeah, well, I do a lot of comment response.
Yeah.
I've got 2 of them coming up soon.
Yeah.
In fact, one of them I might ask you about during this chat.
Okay, please do.
Because it would be interesting to get your perspective on this.
Okay.
But we'll come back to that. Like responding. I did a video the other day that's up close to 7,000 views now, and there's, I think before I left home I checked, I think it was up to 180 comments.
Yeah.
And it's like, how am I going to respond to all of these?
Yeah.
It's going to take, because I do tend to like to put a bit of information.
Yeah.
If someone makes a sort of informed comment about something I've said, I like to respond with more than just thanks for watching.
Yeah.
So, it gets to the point where this is going to be hard work.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I can understand when they just go heart.
But some don't even put the hearts no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, they put nothing. So if people have got time to watch and write a comment, it's nice. But I mean, if mainstream media can't do that, so why should social media?
Yeah. Well, I know Jerry
Yeah.
from Jerry's Take on China.
Yeah.
He actually talked about this
Yeah.
in a video a few weeks back, and he did say, "Look, it's going to be harder to reply to all of your comments
Yeah.
because I'm getting more
Yeah.
comments come through." So
Yeah.
he at least acknowledged it and said, "Look, I'm sorry, but it's just too busy now.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I could spend 24 hours a day responding to comments, and
Yeah.
you know, nobody can do that." Yeah, so I mean, I understand, but when you get that big, but it does make it feel a little bit less personal.
Yeah. Yeah. I suppose it's a bit like someone having 4 partners and they have to call them darling because they forget their name.
Yeah. Well, like the old Australian thing, everyone's called mate.
Yeah.
G'day,
Yeah.
mate.
Yeah. I forget your name actually, but mate's good enough.
Yeah, that'll cover up any forgetfulness.
Yeah.
So, your time in Zhaoqing, what would be your highlights of Zhaoqing?
Wow. Well, I lived in Zhaoqing for a long time, then moved because of COVID and came back. And in the last 18 months of, oh my God, I don't know. I don't really know how to, and I seriously don't know how to answer this question. What's the highlights? Everything about Zhaoqing is good. Okay, it is. I mean, I can't criticize. I mean, because the general stuff that's, let's say, the general stuff that's not good is too many e-bikes on the cycle path. You know, cars parking on the cycle path.
Yeah.
And noise. Those things are happening all over China.
Yeah,
so
it's not a Zhaoqing thing.
No, it's not a Zhaoqing thing. Although sometimes it's a bit like, you know, sometimes you get on a bus and the idiot sits next to you. You think, oh, why me? You know, and you know, whatever. But if there are idiots in Zhaoqing, let's say there's one for every 10,000, I've met everyone. I'll follow your channel and you know, and they start a conversation and I think, oh my God, and then they want to start a business or do some collaboration or invite me around and I thought, oh my God, how did I fall into this? And some of them were not that pleasant. I'll make a video of my coffee shop and you get a free cup of coffee. You know, I spend 10 hours making a video, you know, editing and all sorts, upload it, and they're happy and I'll get a coffee. You know, so that's not a complaint. That's a general aspect of life, you know.
Yeah.
So that's the downside, and the downside can happen in any city in the world, not just China. But the good side, it's just so much good about this city, mate. I love it to bits.
Yeah.
I really do. The scenery, the fresh air compared to Guangzhou, the lakes, the people, the food, and I'm not a foodaholic, but the restaurants are good. I just really like this place. Yeah. Really.
Yeah.
Like
See,
this
for
place.
me, Zhaoqing, even though I mean, you take the whole of Zhaoqing, you know,
Yeah.
Sihui and Deqing and all that, the total population I think is about 4.5 million.
Yeah.
But you know, I come from a town of 25,000-30,000.
Yeah.
But it still has a almost country type feel
Yeah.
because it's not all big buildings and stuff. There's lots of little villages and stuff around.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's easy to get out and find those quieter places.
Yeah.
Whereas, you know, Guangzhou and Shenzhen, they're just too big for my liking.
They are, yeah.
I'm
going on the outside, actually on the west side of Guangzhou, closer to the airport, but not near the airport.
Yeah.
You know, so it's over to the west.
Yeah. And that's the other good thing about Zhaoqing. If you do want to go to Shenzhen or Guangzhou or Hong Kong or Macau, it's not far. It's only, you know, an hour on the bus to Guangzhou, a couple of hours to Shenzhen or Macau. So you can still get to those places really easily.
Yeah.
But
I'm going to a
living
place
away.
close to Huangpu and Huadu. I don't know if you know those
don't
towns.
know those places at all.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Yeah. But that's the area. It's over on the west side.
The west side?
The west side of Guangzhou. I mean, when I say the west side, it's still 1 hour 20 minutes by metro. You know, it's still a long way.
Yeah.
You know, it's almost the same distance as we are from Guangzhou on the other side of Guangzou.
Well, that'll be the east side of Guangzhou.
That would be the east side of Guangzhou. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I made a. How did I get north and east, west? Yeah, because we're on the west side.
We're on the west side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we are. Yeah. I meant further. Yeah. Anyway.
The other side of Guangzhou from
the
here.
East side. Yeah. Oh my God, I forgot that. Yeah. Right. Excuse the viewers on Scott's camera at the moment. I'm just going to move my camera.
Okay, we'll let him do that.
We're both filming at the moment. Look, there's my camera filming me for my channel, and Scott's got his. I was married in Guangzhou, and I got divorced.
Yeah.
And that's why I moved to Zhaoqing. However, my wife and I have kept in touch, and the only reason we got divorced was there was lots of things we disagreed on.
Yeah.
You know, we in business we've done extremely well. We've made lots and lots of money, and I didn't really care too much about the money. So she took a lot of it when we divorced, and I didn't mind. You know, I mean, I've got my money from UK. I'm quite comfortable. But we kept in touch, and we've been visiting each other several times over the years, and we're going to give it another go.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, that's
yeah, we're going to give it another go.
fair enough.
We're not going to, you know, there's no intentions to get married, but I'm going to move in, and see how it goes. I mean, she has a daughter, and I've raised her daughter. She's now 20. I've raised her since the age of 2.
Yeah.
And I've watched her grow up and helped in her education. Her English is fantastic. You know, it's almost Cockney London. Yeah. So, yeah, we're going to give that another go, and hopefully things work out fine. If they don't, we're both aware that if they don't, well, at least we've tried.
Yeah, and if you're not intending on getting married again, you've so much easier if things don't work out.
Yeah.
But since I've got to know you, I've watched you go over there a few times, and you seem to get on really well. And maybe a relationship not being married would be actually more beneficial. I mean, marriage is always a...
Well, as soon as you sign that, is it called a death certificate? It's a marriage certificate.
Yeah.
As soon as you sign that marriage certificate, things change.
Yeah.
You know, the whole dynamic, someone's mind, oh, right, you can't do this, you can't do that, threats come in, and there's a lot of unnecessary pressure.
Yeah.
And that's overwhelming, especially for a foreigner in Chinese, in China.
Yeah, when you're in a different culture and...
Yeah.
Well,
getting married is difficult enough for any couple, but getting married to another culture is a whole new experience. And every foreigner, and I know it a lot, and you too. When they're married, they don't really want to talk about their problems to someone else, but they have a load of problems going on inside.
Yeah.
Whether it's money, whether it's peace and quiet, whether it's, close the window, it's winter. No, we need fresh air. Oh, fuck, it's cold. You know what I mean? Yeah, all sorts of things. Housekeeping. When most Western men are pretty good drivers, and they can get used to the roads and the cars. And the passenger is the Chinese wife. Oh, don't do this! I don't have that. Oh my God, And I'm painting a bad picture, but what I'm trying to say is being married to a different culture is twice as hard, and I fell into that trap and got divorced as a result. But we're going to give it another go. We're both more mature now. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, wish you all the best. I hope it all goes.
Yeah.
All goes swimmingly for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't met her yet. I'll have to come over to Guangzhou, do a trip over, and come and.
I'm sure at some time we've already discussed getting a car, so we can visit Zhaoqing and other places.
Yep.
But there's also a link to to being in Zhaoqing. When you get older, I mean, I am retired. You've got a fair few years to go before you do. You say, right, okay, I don't have a boss anymore. I'm my own boss. I can do what I like. And when you've got money and you do what you like, you can become rather lazy.
Yeah.
Okay, and although I started YouTubing as a hobby, I'll do this and I'll go here and I go there. I don't have to. I don't have a boss. I lay in. I procrastinate. I've lost muscle mass because I've just got lazy. I don't go to the gym. I bought an e-bike.
Yeah.
Brilliant e-bike. I don't walk anymore. I don't climb the mountains with you. We done one mountain together. And you left me
we've
standing.
only done that the once, haven't we?
Yeah, we only done one mountain walk together, because I was like, but in fact, I don't get out of breath that much. I've got pretty good lungs, but my legs just, because I don't do enough exercise. So with the procrastination and stagnation of me being in this wonderful city, I just sit there enjoying the view, enjoying retirement life. It's made me lazy.
Yeah.
And you can't be lazy in a relationship.
So
in Guangzhou,
heading over to Guangzhou.
Yeah.
And trying to reboot this relationship.
Yeah.
Sort of stuff. How do you see that affecting your YouTube channel? Will you be making more videos, less videos, different types of videos?
Okay, well, there's two reasons. One to rekindle the relationship and try things, see if we can get on much better than we used to, and I believe we will. And then that will also inspire me to be. I love DIY. I just love DIY. So there's a lot of things wrong with the apartment, and I'm gonna fix them.
Yep.
And I was very happy. I don't know if I'll make videos of that, but as regards to the YouTubing, she knows very little about editing, but I also know many YouTubers where their wives do get involved in the editing. They can help with translation if I go somewhere further afield. I recently just come back from a place called Guangzhou on the east side of China and made some wonderful. She could have come along with me. She could have done some translation. I'd like to encourage her to get involved in this particular industry.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily want her in front of the camera. Most YouTubers don't. In fact, there's a sad case of Guilo 60. His wife used to be, and then she passed away. I don't know if he's left China now completely, but she was in front of the camera sometimes, and that was a really sad story. But anyway, I don't know why I got onto that. But no, I don't particularly want her in front of the camera. I think couples can easily have disputes on camera if they're not careful.
Well, it'd be entertaining. You'd get views out of that. Come on.
Well, yeah, it would be, yeah. But anyway, I don't know. I don't know how it will affect my YouTubing. I'm hoping it will speed up my editing. I'd like her to get involved in somehow, or maybe employ someone to do editing, because I'm very finicky about my editing, as you know. And I'm learning something every time, but it's very, very time consuming for me. And yeah, we'll see. I don't know. It may improve it. It may not improve it. It won't make it worse.
Yeah. What about content-wise? Being in Guangzhou.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself getting into more?
Oh, yeah. I hope not.
I mean, there's so many more places to go to. And industry stuff. I mean, one thing I'd love to do a bit more of is actually going into factories.
Yeah.
I went over to Sing Sing and did the video in the Link Fair kitchenwares factory 3 or 4 months ago. And I loved that. That was really good. And the fact that I was able to go in there and there was no, we want you to say this and this and this. It was, would you like to come and make a video? I said, yeah. And that was it. There was no, we would like you to talk about this and this. I could walk through there and say what I wanted to say.
Yes.
So I'd love to be doing more of that kind of stuff and showing people where their products come from.
Yeah.
There's China sends so much stuff to all around the world.
Yeah.
It's really interesting to see where some of this stuff actually comes from.
Well, the city of Guangzhou, where I just come from, because I was there for a week, I made some videos there. Please watch my night video in Guangzhou. But I didn't even know of Guangzhou. It's Guangzhou, but it said Guangzhou. Z. Oh, that's American. ZHOU is Joe. And turns out they made maybe 5 years ago, things slowed down just because of COVID, but they was making 1/7 of the world's shoes. Do you know how many shoes? That's the whole population.
That's incredible.
1/7 of the world's shoes.
So what's that, 13% or something of the world?
No, it's 1/7. And if there's 7 billion people, that's the whole population of China. Is 1/7.
Yeah. Which would be 13, 14%. I think.
Oh, right, percent-wise.
Yeah. Of all the world's shoes coming from one city.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I never knew these facts. And I mean, there's why I didn't like it. It's about so that city is a bit like an island in the sense it's pretty flat, but it's surrounded by mountains on every side.
Yeah.
Except the coast. You've got the coast. You know, like if there was a massive tsunami, that might be wiped out. But that's a very big area of. Oh my God! I think it's 20,000. No, not 22. 2,000 square kilometres. It's a big area, but surrounded by mountain range. And some beautiful mountains, some beautiful sights. And they say, oh, it's got some really good history, but every place has got history. Even Zhaoqing's got some wonderful history. Yeah. So so that's one thing. And there's also a chap here from Germany, a foreigner, and I was talking to him, and he's basically saying you should get out more, out the city, see China, and he's absolutely correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jay, his English name is, and that I'm gonna do that, and my partner can come with me and see a bit of her own country, because a lot of Chinese don't see much of their own country.
Yeah, I mean, I've noticed that a lot of my students.
Yeah.
They've never left their hometown until they come to our school.
Yeah.
Our students come from all over Guangdong, but a lot of them have never travelled anywhere.
Yeah.
This is their first time away from their hometown, and that's...
Yeah, it's kind of, that's quite sad. Yeah, in such a big country. And all they want to do is, I'd love to go to England, I'd love to go to America. See your own country as well. It's big enough. Yeah.
Yeah, there's... You can go to a different part of China and see a totally different culture.
Yeah.
It's it's pretty amazing.
Yeah. I mean, I find it interesting that a lot of Chinese cannot believe how bad the West... No, I don't believe it. I don't believe... Can't be that bad. It can't be that stupid. It can't be that... how we invite illegal immigrants in and they get free hotels, free phones, free cash. Everything is free for illegal immigrants. But... although saying that, my Prime Minister flew here today. He's having a speech with the boss.
Is he in China at the moment?
He's in China,
I hadn't heard that.
Yeah, he flew here today, and, the two-faced git, he's going to pretend he's friends with China and then get back home and say a load of bad things,
Yeah,
I'm talking about Keir Starmer, by the way.
Yeah,
my
politicians in the West.
Yeah.
Whole lot of problems going on there.
Yeah.
All right, I've got a question for you, which...
He's looking down because he reads the questions off his phone. I'm just letting my viewers know.
Let me just find the comment.
1, 2, 1, 2. Yep. This comment is to you, yeah?
Yeah,
okay.
On one of my videos.
Okay.
Where's he gone? I must have gone past it. Give me a minute.
While he's doing that, I'm going to show you a drone shot of where we are. My viewers only.
Where the bloody hell are you?
Welcome back.
Here we go. Is that? Yes, here we are. All right.
Yes, go for it.
So, I got a comment on one of my videos. It's from Peter Joel, who fairly regular commenter on my videos.
Hi, Peter.
He says, a new question. I was chatting with my sister today, and she was talking about teenagers vandalising their local toilets and how the council have just had to shut them down. Gangs of teenagers seem to cause no end of problems here in the UK. For sure, they would soon vandalise that pavilion if it was here in the UK.
And police said
we pavilion up on Golden Elephant Mountain. Question is, what do teenagers tend to get up to in their spare time in China?
Oh wow. Okay.
How do that age group, that teenage age group, differ between England and China?
Wow. Hmm. Well, yeah, okay, I've got to do it. Give me, a few seconds to answer this one.
All right, I'll talk a little bit about Australia while you think about it.
Okay.
So, yeah, the vandalising. So this was the pavilion up on Golden Elephant Mountain that they've just built, and yeah, absolutely, same thing would happen in Australia. It'd be vandalised. Someone would be graffitiing or something. You see lots of white. There's none here to see at the moment here where we are, but as you walk around the city, you see lots of big white walls. In Australia, to be covered with spray painting, graffiti, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
None of that here.
None.
I've once seen graffiti
Yeah.
in China. That was down along the river, out to the west, and it was about this big, and that was it. That was the only graffiti I've ever seen in China.
I have seen F off back to your own country in a bathroom.
Oh, really?
But that was my bathroom. I did it. Joke.
Yeah, yeah, it just doesn't happen. And I don't want to. It's hard to answer this because trying to say, "Oh, teenagers in Australia," that's very much a stereotype. Most teenagers are probably really, really good, really, do the right thing. But there is an element of those who do the wrong thing.
Did you answer the question to your viewer?
No, I haven't yet.
Okay.
No, I told him I'm going to make a video.
Oh, okay. Okay, so what age group are you referring to?
Well, 13 to 20. High school up to, college, university age.
I would say almost most of those from, let's say, 17 to 20 are in some kind of school, university still.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And I've been to many campuses where they just knock around together. They walk the campus. The campuses are big.
Yeah.
They do activities that maybe, they'll do some English corners, but they are occupied. And when they're not occupied that way, they're occupied on social media, a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I was out having coffee last night with a bank manager, my bank manager, because I'm moving. And whilst I was there were some teenagers, more than 90 minutes, taking photos of themselves in one area, in different positions, different poses, sort of. And my bank manager said, if they don't get likes, they get upset. Emotionally, why haven't I not got any more likes? So, from this perspective, young girls, I don't know if it affects the boys, and she said it does, but I don't know if it's that bad. Young teenagers are making videos and just want to be popular.
Yeah.
But get really, really emotional, almost to the stage where, oh, no one loves me, I'm jumping, and so that's a certain range. And there's the other side, let's say a few years younger, where they're almost forced to stay indoors. Chinese kids, let's say under 14, they don't really go outside playing like you do in the UK.
No.
They stay indoors, piano lessons, read some books, or play on the computers.
Well, I remember I was walking home one day from wherever I'd been, and I walked past I can't remember, it was either primary school or a middle school.
Yeah.
And there's a group of kids outside waiting to catch a bus. They're at the bus stop.
Yeah.
Either side of the bus stop were these two great big trees with big spreading branches.
Mm.
And I looked at these trees and thought, shit, if I was this age, I wouldn't be sitting in the bus stop. I'd be up that tree.
Yeah.
We'd be, and the tree would be covered in all of us kids in Australia.
Yeah.
But here, they're all sat down doing their homework. It's like, this is such a weird place. It's such a different...
then I don't think Chinese teenagers are as robust as Western teenagers. You know what I mean by robust? Get out, get dirty, fall over, maybe have a scuffle, but
Being clean here is a big thing. like, if you go to eat, they wear them plastic gloves. You don't eat with your fingers. It's like,
I can't feel the food. Yeah.
I like to be able to lick my fingers when I'm finished
Yeah.
eating. It's,
Finger
but
licking.
yeah, they're all, you know, keeping clean is such a big thing. If you go and sit down on a step somewhere, someone will say, "Oh no, it's dirty, it's dirty."
Yeah.
I'll wash my clothes tomorrow, no problem.
Yeah.
It's
But-
they
but
really fuss about that.
But then equally, they have. I remember when my mother came over once, and she was staying in a hotel, and we had some Chinese guests, and they sat on the bed, but they didn't sit on the quilt. They didn't want to get the quilt dirty, so they pulled the quilt back and sit on the sheets. I'm thinking, what the hell?
Yeah.
What's that all about? Don't want to get the quilt dirty, but the sheets we lay on, you know. So there's some strange habits. I don't know if that's a habit of all Chinese, but I think it was a culture thing. Yeah, I mean, you're right. They are very, very clean. I mean, 10, 15 years ago, public toilets were a bad state here, but not through graffiti, but just through general hygiene.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I mean, that's changed a lot. I mean,
Well, this
they were still pretty bad when I've been here almost 9 years now. They were still pretty bad when I got here. But I've watched, you know, there's public toilets all around the place now,
Yeah.
brand new, and they look fantastic,
Yeah.
really clean.
Well, the
yeah,
public
they're-
toilets here at the bus station, when I first started visiting this place in 2012, I was living in Guangzhou, but I was visiting with a bunch of foreigners. The public toilets had no doors and 3-foot walls.
Yeah,
3-foot walls, so you could walk along and you could see everyone doing their business, and no doors.
Yeah.
But about a year later, they improved them and they put doors on, 3-foot doors. You know, so you can still and people just passing newspapers over, you know, or
Yeah.
toilet tissue over to the next one, and then standing up with the kegs down, wiping it. Hello, you know. But times have changed, you know. But that was just, yeah. It's quite gross to imagine. And these are squat toilets, obviously. You know.
yeah,
So times have changed.
yeah. There were some things to get used to when you first get here in there.
Yeah. I mean, now it's, good Lord, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's so much better there. I mean, hotels, you know, you could buy hotel room, you know, £25 for a night, and I don't know what that is in Australian money, but you know, you've got heated toilet seats, and you know, sort of like beautiful showers, you know, great views.
Yeah, well, most of the hotel rooms I go to are sort of between 150 and 200 RMB, so that would be
yeah.
$30 to $40 Australian. And yeah, they got everything in there. Your heated toilet seats, your shower with the handpiece and the rainfall shower, Wi-Fi, everything that you need. It's yeah, they're bloody brilliant for the price.
Sorry, I just had a distraction. While Scott was talking, you may have seen me wave to someone. The guy that just walked past is way up there now. But last night I was riding my e-bike. It was about 9:45, and it was the first time this experience ever happened to me. Went over a bump, nail on the other side of the bump, didn't see it, in the back tyre, and the back wheel was sliding all over the place. Oh my God, I was doing about 40 kilometres an hour. That's faster than running pace, you know, enough to hurt. Especially with some of the drivers behind you. Anyway, didn't come off, but I've got this puncture. And I was thinking, what do I do at, you know, nearly 10 o'clock at night? So the only person I could reach out for was this guy I used to work with, this chap here. His English name is Sam. In fact, I'm going to put a picture of him on the screen here in my video. And he said, and he was out doing these deliveries with the yellow coats that they drive 100 miles an hour and do, you know, 10 hours a day, but he showed me his pay slip on, wow, they can make good money. You know.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, I'll discuss that off camera, but he makes some good money. I know he works hard for that. But, so he said, try this shop, and it was a 15-minute walk. It took me 22 minutes because I'm pushing a bike with a flat tire. Went there, and 130 RMB to change the tire, a brand new tire, and all the gizmos off the side. The back tire's not easy to change.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff floating around in the back of them bikes.
Yeah, and 130, 15 minutes later, got a brand new tire on there. And
130. That's pretty
yeah,
damn good.
I think that's about 50. It's about $18 US. I think.
Yeah, it'd be.
Yeah, US dollars. But anyway, fantastic.
Yeah, you'd be looking 25 Australian dollars.
In fact, on my video, I'm just going to show you the clip of where that was happening, because I did make a film of that with my phone. Here it is now. And back to the interview. Sorry, guys.
What other questions have we got about your time here?
Yes, yeah.
So, let's finish off with
Yeah.
how people in China react to yourself, myself, being content creators.
Okay.
What sort of reaction do you get on the street? You're walking down the street, how many people recognize you?
On a daily basis, 3. On an average of 3 people, complete strangers will say, "Are you Mr. Tony?" "Oh, yeah, okay, yeah." And it's really quite humbling. It is. It is. I quite like it. I mean, you've been with me on several occasions when youngsters approach me, and yeah, it happens daily. But there's a reason for that, and my reason is there's several people who use Zhaoqing, and they know how to edit videos better than I do.
Yeah.
And they literally copy all my videos, add some translation, add some pow to the videos. Make them quite impacty, and as a result, they have more followers than I do on my channel. But and they just upload literally all my videos. And I have made a video about this topic, explaining that I don't mind. I don't mind because it is making me famous. I get no revenue from it.
Yeah.
The hope is that that fame will someday bring me a career where I can make money from it, because if popularity can bring me work, then all well and good. So there is popularity here in China, not so much worldwide, because this is not on YouTube, this is on Chinese social media. Since this has been happening, my YouTube has gone down almost 60% in followers. Sorry, not followers, views.
Yeah.
It's absolutely horrible, because YouTube is the only place I'm at the moment where I'm making an income, and my income now on YouTube is roughly £5 a month.
Yeah.
£5 a month. I'm not doing it for the money. I'm doing it for the same reason you do. We enjoy doing it. For me, it's a new skill to learn how to use, cameras and technology and computers, etc., and editing. I love this. I love the whole thing about it. It's really, really interesting. And
what was your reason to start?
Well, that was my reason because it was something that I wanted to get involved in for a long time, but I was too busy teaching.
Yeah.
I mean, you're teaching and doing this. I really don't know how you find the time. But
it's busy.
Yeah, once you reach the age of 60, you can't teach anymore.
Yeah.
Maybe, on certain circumstances, if you're a professor, then you can work at university for a bit longer. But so I retired from teaching and was unable to work anymore, and now I'm not a teacher, and so I had to keep myself busy. I'm so looking forward to retirement, and I've met a lot of people in my life looking forward to retirement and just chilling out, and it's, excuse the language, it's fucking boring chilling out every day of your friggin' life.
Yeah, so you need something to do.
You need something to do, yeah. And so that was the purpose of taking on YouTubing as a hobby, not as a career, as a hobby. And there's loads of hobbies I like. I mean, I used to climb the mountains, go camping on the hills. I like painting. I like anything to do on water sports, etc. And travelling. But I thought, no, I'm going to start filming this. I don't mean to keep going on, but I don't see much of my kids, my grandkids. I don't see them much.
Yeah.
So my YouTubing is also a diary of what I'm up to, as well as informing foreigners what China's like.
Yeah. Now the family thing, Yeah. Yeah, when you're in another country, often it's probably the best way for them to actually see what you're doing, rather than on a telephone call.
Ironically enough,
They don't watch them.
Family don't watch your videos.
Yeah.
They don't. You know, it's like the only one that's really passionate about my videos is my mother. You know,
Yeah.
and she's quite critical. Oh, you're putting on weight. Oh, you got a beer belly. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Cheers, Mum. Okay, yeah, I'll rectify that. Yeah, cheers. Yeah. So, but your initial question, my response is, but when I go further afield, I still get the odd, are you from Zhaoqing, Mr. Tony? So I get that. Now, one thing I noticed when I was in a place called Guangzhou just recently, I uploaded a video of their city, and it done particularly well in the first 5 or 6 hours on Douyin, which is Chinese TikTok.
Yep.
Yeah. It done very well. And he said, let's make it go further. And he donated 100 RMB, 10 English pounds, to Douyin. And I said, where's that go? Do I get some of that? He says, no. Douyin will push your video out more and you'll get more viewers. Well, oh, okay. So, and that did give me about another 40,000. I mean, that one video is up to 160,000 views already.
Shit.
Yeah. So that pushed it out, and if people push it out, then other people recommend it to other people.
Yeah.
So I don't know if this is how YouTube work. I know you've got to have promotions from businesses, really, to make you, you've got, okay, I'm just going to stop the video now, and did you know this insurance is good for you, blah, blah, blah. And you think, but anyway, they're doing well when they get that. But once he'd done that, I thought, okay, I'm going to check out a few other famous YouTubers in China, Western popular,
Yeah.
and to see if they do Douyin. And I checked them, and they have got over 1 million followers. And I think, do they generally have 1 million followers, or are they paid followers? None of my business, but I thought I'd check it out, and it seems like they may just be paid, because those YouTubers are not recognised when they can walk down the streets and no one says hello. And
Yeah.
Now, if I'm walking down the street with just, I've on Douyin, I've got something like 2,000 followers. YouTube, I've got nearly 10,000, but most Chinese don't watch YouTube. But I don't have a great deal of followers, but they are genuine, sincere people who watch my videos, so they know me, or they feel they know me.
Yeah.
And these popular YouTubers can go anywhere in China, and no one stops them. Are you? And I've seen them, and I've been with them, and I think, wow, are they all bots? Are they fake followers? Are they fake subscribers? Are they fake? They? I don't know. Anyway,
I don't get that many interactions with, I'm not that well known in China yet.
Yeah.
I don't do anything on Chinese social media, really. I occasionally will put something on my WeChat channel.
Yeah.
But, I mean, my favourite reaction was I was out at the sports stadium in Dinghu.
Yeah. Yeah, I know it well.
Doing a video, walking along through there, and there's a couple walking towards me. And I'm looking at them thinking, geez, they look almost bloody foreign.
Yeah.
And then as they got close, they go, "You're Scott." I'm going, huh? They are foreigners. How do they know me? Where have I met them? I'm figuring they must be living here in Zhaoqing.
Yeah.
And it turns out they were from, and I forget your name, I'm sorry if you see this. They were from Denmark.
Yeah.
And they watch my videos from Denmark. I'm going, shit, I've got a global audience. I'd never really thought about it before. But they were here for a month, on holiday in Zhaoqing for a month.
Yeah.
And I hope they had a good time.
Yeah.
But the locals, I occasionally get locals come up and say, "Oh, you do YouTube." Normally they ask me, "You're Tony." I go, No, that's the other guy.
Yeah.
I've had a few of them people think I'm you. It's always a laugh. But but then you get other opportunities. So, we both know Thomas. Thomas, drummer friend of mine, he'll often call me up, like we did the thing at the coffee thing out the other day. And we've both had people come and tell us, "Oh, this is happening, why don't you come and do a video?"
Yeah, well, Thomas has some good contacts.
He does.
Yeah, he's a good social circle, yeah.
And he's a pretty good photographer himself.
And
so.
Good translator as well. He's
Let's it's one thing you were talking before about getting your partner into videos.
Yeah.
It's actually one thing I've been sort of thinking about doing with the English corner here.
My partner don't know you.
No, I wouldn't get her involved in my videos.
Yeah.
But with the English corner, trying to get some of them people to come along and make videos with me. Like, if I'm going to, say, the museum here.
Yeah.
There's lots of stuff in there that I could use my phone and pull up the translator, but just when you're when you're in the process of making a video, that's a lot of work. It'd be nice to have someone actually come along and be able to just talk to you and translate. Oh, this is this, which is what Thomas has done from time to time.
Yeah.
I would like to do a bit more like that now that people are starting to get to know me.
Mm-hmm.
I get quite a few invitations over in Yunfu. I'm probably better known in Yunfu than I am in Zhaoqing.
Okay.
For my videos.
Yeah.
Yunfu being a smaller place, and when I'm there, there's not really any other foreigners there. I'm the only one, so I'm recognised.
Yeah.
Yes, it's good. It's good being recognised like that.
Did you want to ask a question about transport, moving?
Oh yes, that was the other thing I was going to ask to finish off with. So you're moving from Zhaoqing to Guangzhou.
Yes.
So I don't know how it would work in England, but in Australia you would have a removalist truck.
Yeah.
A removalist company.
Removalist. Okay.
How do you move from Zhaoqing to Guangzhou?
All right. Okay. Let me backtrack a little bit. I mean, I've lived in over the years, 4 different apartments in Zhaoqing.
Yep.
Okay. And when I've moved from one to another, I've kind of like borrowed a trolley and put my stuff on like a bloody, I know, wow, is that foreigner homeless? Sort of like put my stuff on a trolley and pushed it, however many kilometres to my other apartment, about 4 or 5 trips, sort of like stacked, because we gather so much stuff in our lives, maybe 10 or 15 or maybe 20% of it is junk, and but we still have a lot of stuff. Anyway, so I've gathered a lot of stuff, and it's too big to take. It's too much for me to take on a train. The last time when I moved here, I was in the military, and we used to have what's called MFO boxes, big wooden boxes, and so I made boxes to move back to Zhaoqing. I don't have them anymore, because they're big wooden things. Everything's inside there, all safe, secure, whatever. But you don't need to be that safe and secure now. Anyway, that was a long answer to your question. Moving to Guangzhou, I'm hiring a van.
Yeah.
And the van will literally be outside my door.
Self-drive or with a driver?
No, this one's with a driver.
Yep.
And I've done it once before. They don't always help load the van, but so be it. There's not a great deal. And load the van, load the bike, and that's it. Take it door to door. I've done it once before with the van when I moved here. There was some and the driver, oh my God, it's almost like they dug him out of a cave in Australia, so I don't mean the colour of his skin, but he was like, got a canopy on top, and he put my books on top of the canopy to keep the canopy down. And I said, if you go 20 miles an hour, well, in a translation, they're going to blow off. No, they won't. Really? You know what I mean? And it was sort of like, oh no, this is frightening. Take this exit, and sort of like, oh no, it's the wrong one. And we're going to have an accident. I was petrified. But anyway, so
what's that van going to cost you?
Oh, it's quite expensive, yeah. 300 RMB. 30 English pounds.
So much.
And it's the 200 mile trip.
Yeah.
30 English pounds, yeah. He will drive here, load the vehicle up, even if I have to load it up, 30 English pounds to do 200 miles. Maybe I would have to pay the toll on the road.
On the road. That'll be another 25. 40, 50?
Yeah, no, 25.
25 RMB.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going a bit early, aren't you?
early.
Yeah, you should have been moving during Spring Festival when they have no tolls.
Are you serious? No. Good Lord, that'd take 2 days.
Yeah, busy roads.
My third year in China, I made a promise to myself I would never go on holiday during Spring Festival. Never travel during Spring Festival.
Well, we did.
You go up a mountain, it's going to take you a day. And when you come down, thunder or lightning, you're stuck.
We did. We went to Shenzhen New Year's last year,
Yeah.
Chinese New Year.
Yeah.
And so I was in Yunfu with my friends over in Yunfu, and they said, we're going to Shenzhen, do you want to come? I said, yeah, okay then.
Yeah.
So we went the day before Chinese New Year's Day,
Yeah.
so New Year's Eve, and we were there for 3 nights. So Spring Festival started a few days before and finished a few days after. So we were travelling right in the middle of that period.
Yeah.
Empty.
Yeah. Oh, if you live in Guangzhou during Spring Festival, it looks like a village.
Yeah, well, Shenzhen was the same. Shenzhen was a ghost town because
Yeah.
Shenzhen is full of immigrants from
Yeah.
other parts of China. Spring Festival, they all go home. And
Yeah.
Shenzhen, it's the first time I've been to Shenzhen and actually liked the place because it wasn't just crowds everywhere.
Yeah. Well, it's like the migration of the wildebeest, isn't it?
Yeah.
China is the largest migration during Spring Fest, I think, in the world.
Yeah, oh, it's huge.
Yeah.
Hundreds of millions.
Yeah, just travelling. They even have police escorts for people on bikes because they're like 30,000, all collectively moving along the motorway at the same time.
I was up at Golden Elephant Mountain
Yeah.
yesterday afternoon.
All right.
I went up there. The lady who runs it gave me a call. She asked me to go up. She wants to talk about some stuff they want to do.
Yeah.
So I said, yeah, no worries. I'll come up and give you a hand. And so I went over there, and she was going to be free at 5 o'clock. She was a little bit late. And when she got there, she said, we were... sorry I'm late, but I was talking to the police.
Yeah.
She'd been talking to the police because of Spring Festival coming up.
Yeah.
They've got to organise all the parking because they've got parking in their parking space for, I think she said, 250 cars.
Yeah.
They're expecting 2,000 cars per day.
Yeah.
So they've got to, where are we going to put all these people that are going to be coming?
Yeah.
Because, Zhaoqing being a holiday place for Chinese people, this place will be buzzing.
Yeah.
During that time of the year.
Yeah.
7-Star Lake, the crags over there, going to be jam-packed.
Yeah. It will be. Yeah. Being a local, and I feel like I'm a local in Zhaoqing. It's actually, I quite enjoy the Spring Festival. Living in Zhaoqing and the visitors come. And you can tell from their behaviour. You can tell which one are the tourists.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a good time of the year to be here.
Yeah.
It is a really good time.
Yeah. Yeah, I like Zhaoqing during Spring Festival, and I won't be here for it, but hopefully, I'll be doing something nice.
You'll get back at some point.
Mm.
Well, I guess we should say enjoy
My new venture.
your new life, your new adventure.
Yeah.
I'll definitely be over to Guangzhou. We'll definitely catch up, do more videos in the future, but we probably won't do many like this.
No, well,
again.
we probably won't. No, it's quite moving. Excuse the pun, but it's quite moving. Moving. It's quite, because I love this city so much.
Yeah.
But as I'm beginning to age, I'm thinking I'm not ready to stagnate, and I've lacked a lot of self-discipline in keeping myself fit, eating the right foods, and getting out and about on foot.
Yeah, sometimes I think just that change will give you the inspiration to go out and explore.
Yeah.
That's the thing with Zhaoqing. It's not a great place. You've been here long enough. You've probably explored pretty much all there is to explore here. Maybe it is time to go and explore somewhere new.
I've seen a lot, so much. I've seen a lot more of Zhaoqing than many locals have, actually.
I'm exactly the same.
Yeah.
I mean, I've spoken to a lot of people, teachers at my school.
Yeah.
And they'll say, I need to go and get this. And I go, go to this shop.
Yeah.
They go, how do you know that?
Yeah.
I've been here all my life and I didn't know that. How did you know that?
Yeah.
Well, because I'm I'm not here as a local. I'm here exploring and learning and stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's different being a visitor.
So that's basically it in Zhaoqing. Scott and I, we purposely did not choose to talk about politics or anything like this. We do have difference of opinions, and one of the good things is, because neither one of us are woke, we can talk about them without getting angry and pissed off with each other.
No, we can't. That was a joke there.
You've offended me.
Oh no, do you need a safe space?
Yeah. So we've just stuck to these topics about China and our experiences here. For me, my viewers, I will still continue making videos, but not from this city anymore. And if any viewers from Zhaoqing watch this video, then yeah, I will miss this place dearly, and but I will still be on screen. Yeah, so
I'll be looking for videos from you showing me new places that I can go and do videos when I visit Guangzhou next.
Yeah.
So
okay,
you better do some videos on some interesting places for me.
okay. Thank you very much for watching, and all the best. And Scott's viewers there, he's doing extremely well. Keep up with the good work, mate. And I know your channels are going up and up and up. I'm not going down and down and down because of no copyrights or whatever. Who knows?
Nah, all good. Well, it's been a pleasure.
It's
Yeah, we were here for quite a while together before we actually met. Never sort of crossed paths, but once we did, I mean, we've become really good mates and stuff. And we'll definitely stay in touch. I'll definitely come and visit you in Guangzhou, and we'll go and explore that place a little bit together in the future.
Yeah, and I know you're watching this on YouTube because I upload my videos on other Chinese networks, but on YouTube, if you're still contemplating on visiting China, then visit it. You don't have to come to this city. Go to any city. You'll have a wonderful experience, and you'll discover that all the stuff that Scott talks about and I talk about, it's true. It is a safe place to visit. And if you're as old as I am, or a little bit older, then don't just fester in your house. And if you've got a little bit of money, get a flight ticket, come out here for a holiday. It's a great experience.
Come and check the place out. Yeah. And just a quick one, just hello to Phil, who just tried to call me on my phone. I know he watches my videos. Sorry, Phil, but I was busy here. But we'll talk soon. Thanks for hanging out and being a mate and all that sort of stuff. Enjoy your time, and look after yourself.
All the best, mate.
And for everybody here, if you've enjoyed this little chat, like, share, subscribe. Questions or comments down there in the comments section. Facebook, Scott in China, come and join the group. And if there's anything you'd like to know about life here in China, in Guangdong, here in Zhaoqing, or in Guangzhou, go to Mr. Tony's channel and ask him about Guangzhou.
Yes, please do.
If you come up with a good idea for a video, we'll go away, make a video for you. Help you learn the things that you want to learn.
My channel is Mr. Tony.
Yes.
For your viewers.
Mr. Tony. Make sure you're subscribed. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay safe. We'll see you in the next one. Cheers.
Bye-bye.